and get into a rhythm, it just ultimately helps the team that much more. And obviously, I mean, the last second three there in regulation helped you guys, but where you're shooting well, does it just translate to the team doing better overall?
Yeah, just not so that, just really, me carrying out my assignments more, bigger than me taking shots. Of course, the team definitely feeds off of that, but I think it more so feeds off of just everybody trusting each other, knowing that, they're going to carry out their assignments. Offensively is more important than defensively. So, when I concentrate on that more, on that aspect of the game, rather than just knocking down shots, I think a really tough team to beat.
How about AJ as well? I mean, he played really well, and obviously he pretty much needed every point. How is it when guys like him are playing well, especially off the bench?
Huge, man. Especially we're just so deep, man. We just have a lot of guys who want to do their role and more importantly want to win. So we got guys like AJ, coming in and just bringing so much energy. Even that last play, that tip, I wasn't able to knock that shot down without him, spinning and getting the hand on the ball after that free throw. So when he does things like that, we're like I said, we're so tough to beat.
And this team's obviously got more post production than it has in the past. And compared to last season, what can you say about being able to have multiple posts that can play the whole game as opposed to one who has to stay out of foul trouble the entire game?
Yeah, I think it just makes us that a very unique dimension that a lot of the scouting process is a lot different than other teams in the Big Ten. I think having two just big body 7-footers just brings so much attention, and when they stay out of foul trouble, that's the biggest thing they have to work on is just staying out of foul trouble. When they're on the court, man, it's tough. They just wear big guys down.
Have you noticed a pull from the post players and being able to pull guys in when you're trying to get open for shots? Does that
yeah, I love rubbing guys off of Isaac, coming off screens, things like that. He's a tough guy to get around, especially going up in practice. You realize how big he is when you have to go up against him every day in practice. So just definitely utilizing them and just feeding off of just how much attention they give you. Just they're gonna play me tighter, so it makes it a lot easier to get the ball into the post. And now I'm just telling them just to make sure you have a legal post position, and I'm gonna be looking for you. So it's a great relationship that I have with Isaac and Adrian.
You got this 7 points, big three, and then 4 assists and no turnovers. It seemed like you made a big contribution. Kind of what Coach Painter's been asking for from you.
Yeah, definitely. Playing extended minutes like that, it was good to get out there and be able to contribute to this team. I've been wanting to expand my role a little bit each and every game. That's what you got to do. Just come off the bench, just give your all, and give the team what they need. I think I did that Saturday.
You had people ask you about that. The one particular pass that feed to AJ with the left hand around the defender. What exactly happened there?
We just had a design play, and they kind of blew it up. But I just read his guy, read my guy, and just made a pass. I had to make it left hand. That was the only way I was going to get through. So it was just a basketball play.
Have you always been sort of ambidextrous like that, or?
Yeah. I've always been able to pass and do different things with both hands, and that actually helps at this level. So yeah.
Looking back on it, does that 3 kind of loom big too? Because I think they were on a 9-0 run. They taken an 8-point lead. Potentially could have started pulling away, and that 3 seemed like a bit of dagger for you guys to get back into.
Yeah, that was a field in the game right there. We needed a bucket. Like you said, they went on a run, and the crowd was kind of getting into it. It was getting later in the second half. So, yeah, looking back, watching the film, that was a big 3.
What do you guys that are coming off the bench? Coach Painter's been talking about that lately, about how we want to get more out of the bench. How crucial are you guys to turning around some of the first half struggles that these teams had, getting in these goals at halftime that you've been fortunate to come back from?
Oh yeah, it's been huge. Sometimes it's tough to get going. Sometimes at the start of the game, there's a lot of emotion, a lot of different things going on. So to have guys come in off the bench, being calm, just making the simple plays, hitting open shots, finding the open guy, just doing the simple things that could go a long way for a team.
Ray had a bit of a halftime speech we heard the other night. He said that he kind of lost it a little bit, but how much did that affect you guys and get you going for the second half?
I thought it was great. It was exactly what we needed. He's our leader. He's been through it all. He's been through the ups and downs. And some of the stuff he said, it hurt a little bit, but we're a young team, and the guys need to hear that stuff.
Thoughts on Illinois? Obviously, they lost Rice a couple weeks ago, which seemed like it'd be a big blow, but they've played pretty well in his absence.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think they still got key guys to help win. I mean, Rice was a big part of their offense, of course, and a big part of the team defensively as well. I feel like too. I mean, that's their leader, that's their top guy. But I feel like other guys have done a pretty good job for them stepping up. So they're still a tough Illinois team, as any other Illinois team will be, especially at home with the road environment with that crowd. So we respect the guys. We're not looking at them just because Rice is out. We're still looking at them as the same old Illinois.
You guys won on Saturday, but do you still feel like this team hasn't put a good effort yet on the road?
Yeah, I mean, we even at home we have bad halves, bad first halves. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot when we first come out with those halves. I mean, if we don't do that, then we put ourselves in a better position to win instead of always having to fight back. So that's one thing we're going to try to do this game is really step up in that area. Just come out ready to play. We'll be coming out like a daisical, missing assignments and just not talking. So we need to come out with more alert.
I was going to say, do you know why the first halves have been off? Because you've come out in the second half with a lot better players.
Honestly, maybe it's just Coach Payne's speeches at halftime. I don't know, but I just feel like we're just not engaged. Like we're ready to play, but our biggest thing is we don't talk. If we talk, then we would cancel out a lot of little things. So talking is like our biggest thing that we need to work on as a team. I mean, we have some guys that do it, then we have some guys that do it here and there, and some guys we just don't do it at all as a team. So once we talk better as a team, then we'll knock all that out and we'll be a better first half team, I feel like.
It was Rayfeld that had the halftime speech at Penn State, though, right?
Oh yeah, Ray went off a little bit in the halftime. He got some of the guys their eyes open, got them open-minded, got them ready, and then Coach Payne, of course, came in there. He wasn't too happy, so get the Coach Payne speech. I think it just lights a few of the guys.
But obviously, you don't really want to necessarily have that before a game. People come in and just yell at you.
No, you definitely don't want that.
As an athlete, how do you then summon something better than that to start a game?
You just have to make sure you're ready. And then if you're ready, your teammates can feed off of that. So if one guy's ready, then that next guy see it and start feeding off of you. So we just got to make sure that we're ready individually. We'll feed off each other.
You know, the turnovers have kind of lingered as one of the just consistent problems for you guys this season.
Yeah, I just think we just try to do the extra stuff. We're being kind of robotic at the same time. We're trying to actually run the offense when there's sometimes we can break the offense and we don't see it. Or we're just trying to make the extra pass. We're trying to feed the post because we're the top team in the Big Ten that feeds it inside. So I think a lot of that comes from us just trying to force feed our big guys down low too. Sometimes we don't have the angles or it's just not there.